Hello, this is Mr. Jarrett, and in this video, I am going to walk you through what I am going to do for my classes if we happen to all go virtual. Right now, I have my assignment list up. This is for visual design. For TechDraw, it's the same thing. There's the same day one, blah, blah, blah. And it's the same thing for TechDraw 2, design engineering, any one of my computer classes. My woodworking classes, that's slightly different, but I'm sure that I've already gone over that with those students. So for my computer classes, I have a link on all of your assignment lists. This link is also multiple different places. So here's like TechDraw 1, doing work at home. It's all the same thing, okay? Whether we're in school or out of school, you can do the work at home. So this whole entire thing, all of these links will take you back to my homepage. Okay, my homepage of my website has step-by-step written instructions, and there's a video explanation actually reading these instructions to you and taking you through this process. So I am not going to duplicate that video by doing it again. I will simply say, if we go online, or if you need to do work at home, please watch this video explanation and follow these steps. And if you have any problems, I will be happy to help you through email or in person. Especially, I would like you to try to do this, and I will try to do it in class beforehand, but I would love for you to try to do this on your own before anything bad would happen, like we have to go online. Okay? So, in the case that we do, though, first, you're going to watch this video. You're going to go through these steps so you can use the programs we need. Now, how am I going to communicate with you? Well, I have set up a Microsoft Teams for every one of our classes. So here's my visual design one. Depending on what class you are in, I gave a different speech here, explaining how my website is laid out with the assignment list. I said, welcome, blah, blah, blah. I tell you how I have videos for everything, and I give you a link to my website. Okay. For all of my classes, I did a week one, just making contact through distance learning. So I took all of the students who were in person through this. So they went through, they viewed the assignment, and hopefully they turned that thing back in. So the assignment itself, I'll show you here just so you can kind of see. The assignment itself just basically says, yeah, it's strictly for everybody to be on the same page distance learning wise. All I want you to do is turn it back in, and it indicates to me that you have seen this. So that means you have gone to Microsoft Teams. So I am going to be using Teams. The only thing I would be using Teams for is pushing out updates. So for instance, I see a whole bunch of students are emailing me with a common issue with either SolidWorks, Illustrator, or maybe logging into something. And if I'm answering that email over and over, I'm going to simply email the entire class all at once, just giving them a simple update. I will copy that email and put it into Microsoft Teams as well. So whether you are a student who checks your email all the time or a student who checks Microsoft Teams, you will get those updates two different ways, okay? And they're the exact same update. So Teams is simply a place for updates. You're not turning in any assignments or anything like that. You'll see that I specifically tell you I'm using my website for all of my classes. So every single one of my classes, TechDraw 1, TechDraw 2, Design Engineering, whatever that class may be, even Visual Design, we have a simple assignment list, okay, that I can update at any time, which is very nice. It will update, and if you hit refresh, you'll see it. So right now I have classes listed. If we had to go to virtual, I would probably change this to weeks. Week 1, week 2, and I would rearrange when things need to be finished. Okay? You would be well aware of this as long as you can read. And as far as turning things in, every one of my classes can turn things in this activity and project submission form. So when you simply click on that, it looks like this. And I'm going to go through an example one here for you. So I'll just type in my name. Now, ideally, you would put capital letters, but I'm just trying to do this quickly. And you'd pick the class period that I'm supposed to have you in. So I don't even remember what my exact schedule is right now, but if I select 2A and hit next, I have this program to take you to the class that I have for 2A. So I actually have TechDraw 1 for 2A. So you can see for TechDraw 1, it says assignments or any one of the tests, project, blah, blah, blah. So if it's just a basic assignment, so for all you students that are doing distance learning from day one, this is how you're going to turn in everything. Okay? If we ever have to go everybody to virtual, it's the same thing. Everybody's now doing the same process. So you click assignments. Here it says you're going to submit either a file or a URL link. So most cases, it will be a file. There will only seldom be times that you'll have to give me a URL link. But if you want to do a file, you just hit add file. And it says here that you can either drag files or you can select from your device. So I'll show you both ways. Just here's my desktop, and I'll just grab a picture or something. So here's a picture. I just drag it over, and notice it uploads it. Okay. You can also select that button, and it says, you know, there's your desktop. So it's the same way. I can upload something. Say I upload this. Right there it is. Okay. And when you upload that and you hit submit, it will automatically send it to me, not only through a spreadsheet where I can sort it by student, by class, by project, by activity, whatever, but it also automatically syncs it to my computer through Google, just like I had you do for class. So you're going to be using Google Drive to save your projects into so it syncs to the internet. I'm actually using Google in the same way, but kind of backwards. You submit stuff and it downloads it to my computer. So this is very, very user-friendly. So in the case that we all have to go virtual, or if you are a distance learning student from the very beginning, this is how you're going to submit stuff. This is how you're going to work through things. Again, Teams, email, updates, that's it. My website, that's where my entire class runs through. Every assignment is going to have a link to the assignment. There's going to be videos over here, video lessons as I record them. You can even see for visual design, there's things like tutorial videos. Everything is going to be screencasted as I go through the semester, and all your assignments are there. But at the end of everything, you just simply submit it to this one activity form. Okay? Any emails or any questions you have, please, please, please email me before we have an issue. So I don't want you to try to say, oh, I've been trying this for hours and, you know, this is the first time I'm doing it. Well, that's your first mistake. You should try this before you know you have to rely on it, okay? So try it out, make sure it works. We're going to do that in class. We're going to actively submit something, go through the virtual process just so everybody knows. Distance learning students, try it the best you can. And then please email me or whatever, any questions, so we can fix those issues before you're trying to hand in a big project and you're worried about turning it in late. Okay? So that is the process for going virtual.